Hi everyone, welcome back to my weekly meal plan episode. If you're new, this is just a really quick episode that I do where I share my family's meal plan for the upcoming week. There's also a blog post that goes along with this on my website at lolasfrugallife.com where you can find the full meal plan for the week along with links to any recipes that I mention in the episode. I do this because I would like to help motivate people to get their meal plan together or provide some ideas or inspiration, because I think meal planning is so important to saving time and money and just making life a whole lot easier. So this week's meal plan starts on Saturday, May 6th. So for Saturday, we're going to be doing sausage and vegetable sheet pan dinner, which is from allrecipes.com. So this actual recipe just calls for sausage as the meat in the sheet pan dinner. It's got like carrots and broccoli and potatoes and onion, and you toss it together with some olive oil and mustard, and you mix it all together and lay it all out on a sheet pan and just bake it. It's really easy and I really like it. But what I did is I do some of the Italian sausage, and then I also have been doing some boneless chicken thighs too. So like I'll cut up some boneless chicken thighs and cut up some sausage and then mix that all together with the vegetables. That way there's just kind of like a mixture of meat. There's like some sausage and some chicken, and I just find it a little bit better than just having the sausage, because I do make sausage not like a ton but kind of frequently, so it's good to kind of mix it up with another like chicken or something else if someone doesn't feel like having sausage. So that's kind of how I've been making that. So that's for Saturday. For Sunday, I'm going to be doing French dip sandwiches, which I don't have a link for, but I will have the recipe posted on the website. These are so easy. You basically just take a 3-pound chuck roast, put it in the crock pot, pour over that onion soup mix, au jus gravy mix, beef broth, and then it just cooks all day. And then you serve it with rolls and Swiss cheese or provolone or whatever cheese you like to put on them. They're so good and so easy. And then on the side, I'm going to be making cauliflower salad. I have not made this before. This is from Pete and Jerry's, Jerry with a G, peteandjerrys.com. And it's basically like, it's kind of like potato salad, it seems, but it's made with cauliflower. So we're going to see how that comes out. So that's for Sunday. For Monday, I'm going to be doing hamburgers, which we do every other Monday. So just hamburger meat, ground beef made into patties, cooked on the stovetop or on the grill. Haven't started up the grill yet this year, but I know I will be soon. And then I'm going to be doing oven fresh seasoned potato wedges from allrecipes.com. They're just really simple potatoes, just cut into wedges and tossed in a bag with olive oil and salt and pepper, or not salt and pepper, olive oil. I think it's like onion powder, garlic powder, and Parmesan cheese, and then you just toss it all together and cook it in the oven. And then a can of pork and beans. So that's for Monday. For Tuesday, we do our Mexican theme meal every week on Tuesday. So this week we're going to be doing cheesy chicken nachos from realsimple.com. Basically, you just put tortilla chips on a baking sheet, cover that with shredded rotisserie chicken and then cheddar cheese and bake it, and then just put all your toppings out that you like to put, maybe salsa, sour cream, guacamole or avocado or anything like that to top the nachos with. For Wednesday, we usually do a seafood meal. So this week we're doing the bacon wrapped barbecue shrimp. This is one of the regular recipes that I make all the time. It's like a sheet pan dish where you lay the shrimp out on the pan and then season them with barbecue seasoning. And then what I do, you're supposed to wrap the shrimp in bacon, but I just cut the bacon in pieces and just layer it over top of the shrimp and bake it, and it comes out really good like that. And then we're going to do fried rice on the side. This fried rice recipe is from mydaintysoulcurry.com that I have in my meal app, but sometimes honestly for fried rice I'll just take some frozen mixed vegetables or stir-fry vegetables and just cook them up and then saute or cook it up with some pre-cooked rice. Like I'll cook some rice earlier in the day, and then or sometimes I'll make it last minute. It just depends. And then I'll just kind of cook it all up with the rice and the vegetables, and I'll cook up some egg and put it in there at the end, and some soy sauce, and just very simple. So that's that for Wednesday. For Thursday, we usually do soup and grilled cheese or breakfast for dinner. So this week we're going to be doing soup and grilled cheese. I always keep mentioning I haven't really been making grilled cheese a lot, but I think I'm going to do it with this meal because this, I'm going to be making soup. It's Instant Pot Summer Soup from pinchofyum.com. And even though the soup has chicken in it, I just feel like because it's very like heavy on the vegetables, I think it might be a little bit on the lighter side and not that filling. So I'm going to do the grilled cheese on the side with that. So this is like a soup that has, like I said, chicken breast. It's got crushed tomatoes, carrots, farro, chicken broth, I forget what else, zucchini, and corn. So I don't remember if I made it with the farro last time. I might have used something to substitute, but I'm going to look and see what I have and then decide if I'm going to buy that or not, or if I might just use another grain for that soup. And then for the last meal of this week, for Friday, May 12th, I'm going to be doing brats, which I make in the air fryer. I don't think I have a link to share for that, but it's really easy. If you just look up like quick air fryer sausage or something like that, it'll tell you how to make sausage in the air fryer, and I just use the same to cook brats because it's basically like the same thing, but it comes out perfect, doesn't burn, gets fully browned around the outside. So I'll do those in the air fryer, and then I'm going to do grilled chicken thighs on the grill. I just take chicken thighs and I baste them with some barbecue sauce and cook them up on the grill. They always come out really good. The boneless ones, the ones with bone in, take a lot longer to cook through, but the boneless ones come out really quick and easy. And then I'm going to be making Mexican bean salad on the side from allrecipes.com. This has black beans, kidney beans, cannellini beans, and then it's got chopped up bell peppers, corn kernels, onion, which I actually don't put in because I just don't like that kind of salad with onions in it, but the recipe does call for onion. And then like olive oil, vinegar, all that type of stuff for the dressing. But I really like that, and I like to use it too as like to add into salads, like to use up the leftovers for lunches and things like that. And then I'm also going to be making easy oven roasted potatoes from Pillsbury.com. I'm not sure if I'll actually make them in the oven depending on as the weather starts to get hotter, but if not, I will actually, you know what? These ones I'm going to have to make in the oven because I'm making brats in the air fryer. But sometimes if I was just grilling, I would just cook them potatoes in the air fryer instead to not heat up the house. So that's it for this week's meal plan. I hope this was helpful to you in getting some ideas to get your meal plan together. As I mentioned, you can find this full meal plan on my website at lolasfrugallife.com with links to any of the recipes that I mentioned here today. So thank you so much for listening, and I will see you back here next week. So thank you for checking in for this podcast episode. And don't forget, you can always email me with any questions or suggestions at lolasfrugallife@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at lolasfrugallife. And you can find a blog post for most of my episodes and definitely all of my meal plan episodes at lolasfrugallife.com. You can also join our private listeners group at facebook.com/groups/lolasfrugallife. And if you enjoy the show, please make sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen from. And I would love it if you would screenshot the show and tag me on Instagram so I could see you're listening. Also, if you can please take a couple of seconds to rate and review the podcast. Those ratings and reviews are what help the show come up better in search results so that other people can find this podcast. So that will really help me in growing my audience. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have an awesome day.